Our data and experience show that hiring a great consultant leads to substantially more successful software implementations. But the next question is, how do you pick the right consultant? And what are the criteria for selecting which one is right for you? We studied over 2,000 projects and zeroed in on the criteria that businesses use to select their software consultant. The 4 criteria for successful implementation started with number 1, multi-system implementation expertise. The right implementation consultant doesn't just work with one of your systems, one of your apps. They should know and implement several applications in your system to make sure your app suite works together properly. Now, finding these people and understanding who's great and who's good and picking the great one, there are 4 tips or 3 things that you can look at. First, always ask for case studies of their clients that they've implemented the same apps as you're implementing for you. They should have these case studies on their website and it should be easy to share with you. If they have those, that's a good indicator that that's an expert consultant you should consider and put to the top of your list. Next, ask them to name which of their team members have software provider certifications for the apps you need. If you're using Shopify, if you're using Xero, if you're using Ascend 7, see if they've been certified and confirm that they have team members that are certified in the apps. This will help you identify those to put to the top of your list, those that know and how you know the apps and have been certified, and others that have just heard of the apps or are eager to learn. Last, ask them to show you a proof of concept for how your apps will work together in a well-designed system. For example, an order comes into your e-commerce, it goes into your accounting, your ERP, and then it goes into your shipping software. The top consultants should be able to create a proof of concept for you to demonstrate their expertise and give you a chance to see their integration skills at work. Also, it'll tell you a lot about how they think and scope projects just through that proof of concept. The next criteria, the second big one, is to look for a great consultant who has the ability to engage and communicate with users of the systems, not just the tech team, but users and managers and executives. This impacts your user training and adoption and the long-term success of your project. A clearly documented implementation process and timeline is a third criteria that successful businesses use to pick an expert. Ask your consultant to explain how they will implement your project, what the milestones are, and how you engage with that process if there's issues that require escalation. Approaching the project with these documents will define, and a consultant with a lot of experience will lead to a more successful implementation project for you. Finally, the fourth one, high up on the list, is the ability for the consultant to provide different implementation options. It's important for your business to have the option for someone who can come walk through your warehouse, do the work in person, as well as being able and efficiently to do testing, show use cases, and work through virtual. So you really want that hybrid combination of being able to work on your site or remotely. And if you have a particular strong need for either lots of on-site support or lots of virtual support, make sure that the consultants you're considering have those capabilities. In contrast, the selection criteria used by businesses that did not have successful implementation projects, and we thought this is important to share, were often focused on budget, willingness of the team to learn, hiring small teams, 1 or 2 people who had extra capability, maybe worked in a software company or for a firm. So really look for depth of the team. Those that try to save money, use a single person to augment their work, try to do most of the work in-house, did not have successful implementation. So watch out for those red flags. Keep in mind that the right implementation expert isn't the cheapest. It's the one that can meet your business where it is and move you to the next phase and do that successfully. At Coachbar, we help you find the best software coaches to provide you successful implementations or upgrades or refinements of your systems. Learn more about us at coachbar.com.io.